So beer. Fun fact about beer. I've said this a few times, but if you're new here, you probably don't know this. Hops that are used in beer to give its bitterness and a bunch of other flavors depending on the style is a cousin plant to the marijuana plant. Just like marijuana, we use the female plants to get high, we use the female hop plants to put in beer. But today's beer has something different. There looks to be a marijuana leaf on the can, but no, sadly it is not a THC marijuana based beer. It's actually a hemp beer. So let's do this. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, from the Brewski Review. And like I said, today the beer that I have for you is a hemp beer. Not a hemp-based beer per se, but there is hemp in here. This is the Millennium Buzz from Cool Beer down in Etobicoke, Ontario. This is an all-natural hemp malted barley, German hops, refreshing, smooth, and clean amber lager. So it is a amber lager, but it does use hemp in the mash bill, which is kind of cool. Let's crack this bad boy open. Actually, no, not yet, because we didn't even go through the alcohol and IBUs. We got 5% alcohols by volume, no listed IBUs on the can, but over on Cool Beer, we have it coming in at an unlisted IBU. Also on Untappd, no IBUs listed. So, we're going on a little blind, but that's just fine. Let's crack this bad boy open finally and see what we got. A smaller can, only 355 ml. That's more or less half the beer right there. Looking at it, it is a medium to dark amber lager with a light brown head on top. Fairly clear, but looking pretty fantastic. On the nose, definitely getting those earthy, grassy German hops. You know, a little bit more of like an earthy maltiness as well. It doesn't smell like weed. Gonna put that out there. Little bit of caramel toffee, maybe some nuttiness and like a whole wheat or a brown bread going on. Yeah, pretty straightforward for a amber ale sort of, or amber lager sort of style. Let's dive in. On the taste, really earthy, grassy, earthy, grassy notes, caramels, lighter toffees, or lighter intensity of toffee notes going on. Slight nuttiness, as well, again, the whole wheat or brown breads. So, cheers everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Let's see what's going on. On the mouthfeel, moderate body, smooth, slightly carbonated as well. Nothing crazy, no crazy effervescence to it, but just a nice, perfect balance between body or smoothness and effervescence. Again, no marijuana flavors at all. It doesn't have marijuana. It just uses hemp in the mash bill. With all the schooling that I've had, I'm not too sure how that impacts the flavors of the beer. I really should ask one of my teachers about it, because he used to work at Cool, so he would definitely know how it was actually used. Probably should have done that before the video, but hey, Adrian, if you're watching, let me know down in the comment box below, because that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, solid flavors, solid amber lager. For me, especially more with amber ales compared to amber lagers, I get like a metallic-y sort of like, or per se irony taste. This one, you don't really get it. It's definitely more toffees, caramels, darker breads, earthy and grassy notes from the hops that I'm going to assume, but a fairly delicious beer. Over here on the can, Millennium Buzz beer. like the name logo, or I like the name and play on words kind of thing. Dark, almost like olive drab green on here, a little bit of yellow and white going on as well. Pretty cool. Again, description, very short, sweet, all natural, hemp, malted barley, German hops, refreshing, smooth, clean amber lager. Damn straight it is. Really do appreciate that. On the side here we have ingredients: water, organic malted barley, maltose, hops, yeast, hemp. Straightforward. There you go. There's a phone number there that you want if you want to call them. If you want to call Cool, which is pretty cool. The website, and also you do have a canned on date. Sadly, mine is a little hard to read. It seems like it's easy to take off. So with I guess moving around from Etobicoke all the way here to Niagara, you can't really read it anymore. But at least there is a code. Really do appreciate that. Over on the website, which is coolbeer.com, you go to the beer section, you find the Millennium Buzz. And there is a big, or a much longer description compared to the can, and it says, "We planted the seed with Canada's first hemp-based amber lager, a one-of-a-kind cold-filtered beer with a unique personality brewed with hemp, organic malted barley, and German hops. This award-winning 100% natural lager has aromas of caramel malt and toasted biscuit, making it remarkably clean, smooth, and easy drinking. Raise your taste higher." Toasted biscuit. I can see that. Maybe I didn't identify with it, but yeah, that's a good way to explain what I'm tasting. 5% ABV, available year-round, 130 calories per can, 7 grams of carbs, 1 gram of protein, and that's not per can, per 341 ml bottle. This is a 355 ml can, so it's going to be slightly higher, but not by much. They do list availability. It's available in 341 ml bottles, 355 ml cans, and 58.6 liter and 20 liter kegs. There's also links to order online and also a link to where to buy the beer itself. So a fairly good website. No detailed list of malts, hops, and yeasts, but you kind of know what's going on in the sense you got your hemp, you got malted barley, which is just broad terminology, but hey, whatever. But then German hops. So if you're a brewer, you can kind of maybe narrow it down depending on what German hops go well in a amber lager. For me, I'm not going to take a guess, because learning about hops and what styles of beers they go in and actually memorizing that shit is quite hard for me at the moment, so not even going to take a crack at it. But it's good. They got a nice long description, availability, sizes, links to where to buy it and to purchase it online, and some nutrition facts. It's not a nutrition-based forward beer, but I do appreciate that indeed. Over on Untappd, Millennium Buzz Hemp beer has been given a 3.06 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of just under 3,000 ratings. It's been around for a while. I've seen it for quite many a year. It just seems to be popping up in the LCBO just recently again. Maybe in the past 6 months or so. It seems when I'm seeing it a little bit more regularly, at least, which is pretty damn cool. I picked this single can up at the beer store actually, and it was $1.85 for the can. You know what? The 355 ml can, so a little bit smaller than the tall boy, just under $2. I'm okay with that. The best part is though, if you go to the LCBO and you want to pick up a 4-pack, because they also come in 4 packs of the 355 ml cans, it's only $7. So if you really think about it, you're getting a pretty good deal. $7 for over a liter of beer. Not bad, not bad. With that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get ready to and wrap this thing up. Cool beer, Millennium Buzz hemp-based amber lager. Like I said, most amber ales, I mean, obviously they're different because they're an ale compared to a lager. but even some amber lagers that still give me a slightly metallic or irony taste. This doesn't. This is put together quite exceptionally. It's nothing crazy, but if you want to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, if you're new to craft beer or just new to different styles other than a typical American lager, a great stepping stone forward, where you're getting a bit more of your moderately dark malts. You know, you're getting a little bit more caramel, a little bit more toffee, a little bit more of a as I said, a toasted biscuit or a darker bread sort of flavor out of it. More toffee forward stuff like that. Earthy, grassy from the hops. I would say it's a solid step in the right direction if you want to expand your palate and expand your beer experience and beer journey. It's something that people can definitely get behind, and you know what? Even if some of the older generation, they're still, I think a fair amount are still fairly against marijuana. I don't know the whole statistics on that, but look, it's not marijuana. It's hemp. It's legal. It's fine. You're good to go. No worries. You're not sinning. But you kind of feel like you're sinning just a little bit. Nah, it's a solid beer, and at the price, it's extremely competitive. It's actually, I kind of like it. I really like it, especially in the 4-packs. Great stuff all around. Buzz, Millennium Buzz. I just call it Buzz. I'm sorry, because Buzz is the bigger word after Millennium. Solid beer, solid, 7.9 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, really do like the can design. I'm happy they went with sort of the Red Bull style cans, the slimmer 355s. I just like it. It makes it a little bit more easier to, package and stuff and hold and transport if you're going off to a cottage, to a beach or something like that. Throw in your empty pile. You're good to go. Good color. Kind of wish it was a little bit brighter rather than this metallic like olive drab. But you know what? Not too bad. Good information, description, ABV, ingredients. There is a canned on date, not clearly labeled in this particular can, but there is some sort of date code. Website, looking good, looking a little bit different than other ones. Big, bold, or bigger text, easy to read, not messy, pretty clean though. Good stuff, nice longer description compared to the can, giving you an ABV, some nutrition facts, and then availability sizes. But I think my favorite part is links to order online and also a link of where else to buy the beer. Good stuff indeed. So with that said, presentation gets a solid 7.5 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Might not be getting high off this beer, but at the low price, you can really raise your glass and cheers. A few more than you would have thought of. Cheers.